Hey yo, is this thing on? Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich right here, Southern Cali. The Outlaws are back. If you didn't know, well, now you know. This is the best show on the block. Guaranteed to be the best. Some else, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box, restructure your mindset, reanalyze the norm, get you to think, implement, strategize, re-strategize, blueprint, put it all into effect, and see what you can produce. Yo, what are you gonna come up with all of your talents and gifts, everything that is naturally a part of you, your essence, your soul, your spirit. You know what I mean? Like your protons, your neutrons, your microorganisms, all of that. When you put all of the cells of your body together, when you put all of your organs, your muscles, your bone tissue, your blood, your red and white count blood cells, your platelets. I mean, you take all of these little pieces that make up you, and you get them to all work together as a team, and that's what you produce. In the grand scope of things, right? It's getting your body to work as a team. It's getting yourself to work as a team, mind, body, and spirit. It's aligning your mind, your body, and your spirit. Honestly, it's fucking difficult. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that, oh, it's easy, anybody can do it. Man, it is fucking brutally difficult. Burnouts come often. You're going to get exhausted. You're going to get bewildered. You might run into brain fog. When you're overwhelmed, you might run into obstacles or mistakes. Mistakes. You're so fucking dead ass. Your mentality has hit its limit at some points because you got so much things you're working on, and your brain's just compartmentalizing, trying to fucking put everything in its place accordingly, right? So you're multitasking like a motherfucker. When this occurs, sometimes we make mistakes, and those mistakes, they matter. To be honest with myself, I don't want to say it the wrong way, but all those mistakes mattered, and they shouldn't have been done. And I think that formally, what the fuck? Yeah, I think that formally we should figure out a way to maneuver around certain obstacles, so they ain't as difficult as the original challenge was meant to fucking challenge us. Yo, so anyways, y'all, hopefully having a great day, above beyond epic, better than average, better than original, stupendous, glorious, blessed, phenomenal, and anything else that encompasses a wonderful motherfucking life, y'all. So yesterday, normal day, and then at the end of the day, I had time with my son on the phone, and we were discussing finances and strategies in order to fundamentally figure out how to live accordingly to get the results that we want. So what we did was we ended up looking up some YouTube videos, and they fundamentally were based on the teachings from the Chinese immigrants, and when they got here, and all the steps and the routes that they took, and the strategies they took and had to implement in order for them to achieve a lot from nothing. So I was breaking it down to my son about economics and how mindset works and why we do what we do, and trying to get him to understand the value of a dollar and the significance of it. After he asked me to buy him some fucking hair care products online, and the packet was like $70, right? So $70 is not a little amount of money. So as a parent, you want to teach these values to your children, right? Don't be splurging, don't be doing dumb shit with your finances, right? But then he got on roll, straight A's, student of the month, all this shit at school all year. He'd been a great child, above and beyond. Just honestly, like, just really inspired by all of the hard work that he's produced. And throughout the year, I ask him, like, do you need anything? Do you need anything? He's like, no, no, no. He's that type that throughout the whole course period of time this year, it was very minimal. the extra stuff that he would ask me for. It wasn't very much that he physically, tangibly, materialistically needed, right? What he really wanted was to spend time with his father. To what he really wanted was phone calls, visits, to figure out a better schedule so we could look forward to these dates instead of just kind of playing it by ear, you know? So my son worked it out and everything, and we had a great fucking year. And all of a sudden, he goes, Dad, you know what I mean? I want to know if you would be able to buy me certain things, right? Some hair care products. And no hesitation, I was like, yeah. But I wanted to give him that understanding on why my conclusion to his question came so easily, effortlessly. Yeah. And because he works very hard to get the results that he's obtained. And he's a very good child. He hardly asks for anything out of the ordinary. So when I saw that he actually wanted something, and I've been noticing throughout time that he really likes his hair. He really likes his hair, and not like fucking length like that, but it just looks nice on him, right? So he wants to take care of it and wants to manage it, and it was really easy for me to go ahead and agree. Why was it easy for me to agree? Because he had leverage. Whether he knows about it or not, he had leverage. He had done so very well this year. He had acted so accordingly. He had been so respectful, kind. He pursued a relationship with me actively. I mean, he'd done so much, right? That the answer was really basically simple. Now, if others would have asked me for support, advice, or help, my answer would have been roughly really easy: no, no, no. And I'm pretty solid on that. But it's like he worked for the reward, he worked for the privilege, he worked for the access to ask me for certain things and getting rewarded for it. So I thought that was on my behalf. I felt great for doing it. Yet I wanted to sit down and give him the talk. Look, the value of a dollar. Look, I'm able to buy you this. Yet don't misunderstand the value of what you're getting. Take care of it. You know what I mean? Really use it wisely. Understand that you could ask for fucking all kinds of different things, and you ask for this, so this ends up being your reward, your prize for whatever you're asking for, right? All right, agreed. That's what he really wanted. So, anyways, y'all, if I hadn't been strategically maneuvering and saving and everything else, then that decision wouldn't have come out so easy to be able to be there for whatever, whatnot. Whether he deserved it or not, the decision was not going to be answered accordingly because I didn't do my part as a father, period. And then it's like giving another person false hope. See, one thing we don't want to do is give a person false hope, make them believe that things will be better than they really will, or that you're promising them things that you cannot that you can't fulfill. So it breaks their little heart, it shatters their little mind, and it kills the trust, and there's no respect left in the relationship because you fucking destroyed it all. So so keeping a good bond and keeping your word and keeping your good relationship is key. And it's not about monetary. It really not. It's about filling the gaps, about filling the need. It's about being that person that shows up. It's about being able to handle your priorities and responsibilities. It's having the opportunity to reward another for all their hard work and due diligence, because well, we all know that it feels fucking good to be rewarded and stuff for what we do. We go to work, we do a great job, get a raise, get a bonus. It feels great, right? I think that children have the same understanding, only that they're more fragile and their concepts are a little moldably shapeable, right? So we do this to an adult and it might ruin the relationship. We do this to a kid, we really alter their perspective on life in general from that point forward. So please don't do that to our children, humanity, whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it to my children. Please don't do it to yours. Um, because it's basically like very toxic in society to basically destroy this natural essence, which is the relationship between the two. So between the two, the relationship is broken. They might still have this natural little zest for life, but they're never gonna give it to you again. That's what I'm trying to fucking refer to. To like keep this bond built well, like take care of it, protect it as a parent. As a parent, protect it. You know what I mean? Like nurture it, like really take accountability for what you have and accept the blessing for what it is. And just know that if you put in the work and the dedication and you actually care about building up this other human being, you will be rewarded for it. But if you're not putting in your part, and if you're not putting in your part, plain and simple, all the aspects as a parent, then something's gonna happen. And I don't exactly know what's gonna happen, but it will not be what you want. Like the response won't be, it'll be more difficult than if you actually put in the difficult work. So either way, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to deal with all this difficulty from something done wrong, or you're going to put in the work. It'll be difficult to raise the child in the right manner, but it'll pay off in the end. Yo, so anyways, I don't really got shit to say. It's fucking Tuesday. I'm dead ass tired. I'm hitting those stages of like, oh, the wall. But I'm getting results. I'm here at work. I'm about to check in. I'm about to just get my mind right before I get in. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Catch y'all later.